Do your stabs.
Oh!
I'd spare you guys from COVID or something. They want to spit on the cake.
Cheryl Faith, covered alcoholic.
Cheryl.
This is my friend Earl. Most of you probably know Earl. Earl's a pretty dynamic guy.
Really?
And it was great when Earl brought his enthusiasm here, and he worked on our Unity Day and worked hard on that, and he's been a great addition to this meeting. He is an inspiration to me, and I know he probably is to many of you. And probably you don't want to hear from me anyway. I'm assuming that the person you want to hear from is Earl. So I'm going to give him his card.
No.
We had 2 weeks to sign it.
We ran out of space.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Cheryl. Earl alcoholic? You know, I've been taking it, and I realize that I've gotten 30 years, and I've heard some other members of the Alcoholics Anonymous say, I will never see that. And I've heard other people say, yeah, good luck for myself, and I'll be dead or something. And it's like, you know, I think, congratulations, Marcy, 16 years is huge. I truly believe it just takes what it takes, and you get here when you get here. You know, it doesn't matter. For me, I started very young. I was 14 years old, and when I started getting into drugs and alcoholic beverages, it was like the answer. Thank you, God. You know, it was like I truly. One guy, I was in a meeting one time. He goes, "I really think that drugs and alcohol got me through my childhood," and I truly think it did, because I had a crappy childhood, man. My mom liked moving all over the United States. I had to live in Louisiana for a while and look at water moccasins and alligators. She liked hitchhiking all over the country with me and my sister. And me and my sister spent a lot of time in the back of sleepers on diesels, you know. And so anyhow, this disease is, you know, it's a slow killer, and sometimes it's a fast killer. It'll kill your dreams and aspirations. It'll kill that. You know, it's and alcohol is a depressive. And people wonder why they're bummed out, because it's a negative thing. You know, it's and I guess you get done when you get done. You know, it's like I was telling another member of Alcoholics Anonymous the other day. I go, you know, you guys have all heard this, but you know, when you've hit bottom is when you quit digging. Somebody was like, I got to get rid of my Harley, and I'm not naming any names around here. But I'm like, dude, didn't you just lose your truck? And now you want to get rid of something else voluntarily? I heard somebody say, get off the sword, man, or, you know, quit falling down on your sword and doing your sacrificial self. I heard another somebody else say, get off the cross, somebody else needs the wood. You know, it's not about it's not that kind of sacrifice. It's not taking yourself out, it's taking yourself into a group at a meeting of Alcoholics Anonymous. Don't run away and hide, because that's not how it gets better. It doesn't get better when I lay under the covers of my bed and sleep in and just hope it all gets better. It doesn't work that way. It's not reverse osmosis. You know, I got to suit up and show up. When it says I intuitively know how to handle situations that baffle me, that means I go to meetings. I got 30 years, you know what? Because I go to meetings every day still. I don't want to be one of those persons that says, because I ask everybody, hey, what happened? And I quit going to meetings. That's the common denominator. And then I ask, well, how good was it?
Yeah.
I want to know how good your high was, or what happened. Oh my God, it was worse than ever. You know, and you know what? I don't. And then don't forget that incomprehensible state of demoralization when you're coming to again. You got the guilt, the shame, the remorse. What did I do? What amends do I have to make? You know, and then who wants to live in that? You know, so I was trying to, congratulations on your 60 days, Carol. I was trying to figure out how many months I have. I have 360 months. You know, and that's kind of cool, you know, so I can get, you know, now I'm counting months, I guess. You know what, it's you know, and I ask myself, how did I get it? Well, I got it here. Luckily, I did all my damage early in my life. I was Mach 5 with my hair on fire. And by the time I was 28, I already had 4 DUIs. And I already had 2 failed marriages. And I was trying to live in the fast lane. And I'm grateful for all that stuff. I'm thankful for every bit of destruction I've had, because that's what it took this knucklehead to get it. You know, it takes what it takes. Sometimes it'll take us our whole life, but the point is, as long as you get it, that's the big plus, man, is if you get it, right on, you know, because I gotta tell you, these last 30 years have been a life beyond my wildest dreams. And I love it. I can't imagine to get faded. I don't want to get faded. Hey, let's go get faded. No thanks. I love life on life's terms today. And I tell people, man, if there's something not right in your life, or your life sort of sucks, you can change it. Yeah, change it. The world's big, you know, so, yeah, I'm just truly grateful, you know, and I asked myself, how did I do that? Well, I didn't pick up a drink no matter what. I was part of that club, and I didn't die. I did it. That's all I got today.